Hello, this is Dr. Mia Lueth. It is December 1st, 2025, 1:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York, USA. So a few things I'll go over. Yes, the Winnipeg Jets did actually win one, and I think some of us needed that. In some of the chats, someone mentioned they need the Jets to win for their mental health. I'm like, yeah, I understand. Uh, there's good things and bad things going on, and I'm, you know, what can I do other than just be a fan and keep cheering them on? There's some, yeah, I know. I'm rooting for Nyquist to score a goal. Okay, come on, Nyquist. Right, you want to. You want to. Oh yeah, you do. Right, exactly. So I know some people lost heart, but I haven't. There's some positive things that I mean. It's just I know that they're there, and I know they're coming, and so I'm not really as worried about it, as some other people. So I know we're closer to the bottom than we are the top right now, but that could change. It really could. There's some teams that could start tanking, and we could start winning. And I got to be honest, is that there's a couple of them who may look slow, but they don't play slow. Right. See what I'm saying? And so more and more, I think people are going to start to understand what Jonathan Tays contributes. I mean, it was difficult. They started without their captain. Okay, their captain couldn't do any, and yeah, and a couple other guys, and then no sooner those guys come in, other guys go out. So having time to spend to gel on certain lines has been difficult. I mean, it's just a fact. Okay, it's not an excuse. It's just the reality of the National Hockey League. So there are people who are like, oh well, they should be able to. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think you do understand. Right? I don't think you do actually understand what it's like and what can happen and how difficult it is to gel as a team while remaining in the same team structure. Uh, you're right. It's it's not as easy as you think. Just like goaltending. I know. Yes, a correspondent from CBS found out the hard way. Oh, that guy is humbled. Right? He thought it was because it was easy, and he was very wrong about that because he tried. And yeah, particularly the position of goaltending. It's not like you can just like find any goaltender anywhere. It's not like you can just go right down the street and right find yourself a goaltender. Now some do actually come dressed in their goalie gear 2 games just in case, which I think is awesome. Yeah, like, that's right, goalies. Just wear yourself everywhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Go out, right? I mean, you're bulletproof in some ways. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It's like Kevlar. Bring your buckets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I love it when yeah when the goalies show up wearing their buckets and all their stuff. Awesome, awesome sauce. Anyway, yeah, that's just me encouraging goalies. I will encourage goalies until I stop breathing, and then I'll probably just keep going somehow. Yeah, I'm a Jets fan, and so at this point, though, I don't get as analytical because there's just some factors that people want to just eschew, and they don't know because they've never played ice hockey before, or they've never played certain positions before, or they're not athletes, or you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there's some things that people will say, and it's just like, oh no, that is not the reality of it. It is. It's cold. You can lose your spot because you took a hit for the team and you're injured. It's a rough go, man. Okay, not to mention they all have to stay up on skates while they're smacking into each other, while they're, showing off all their fun stuff. Right. So I I just don't care what anybody says right now about like certain players. I'm like, no, they're playing better than average, and you guys just don't see it. Right. So if some of the other guys start elevating slowly but surely, at some point we'll be a team that can't be beaten. And so you all can be like, they're old and slow and old and slow. It's just like, yeah, well, quit talking to yourself in the mirror like that. I don't know what to tell people, but that is just not really that big a factor. Okay? There's some guys who really do need to freaking work a little harder. I mean, I gotta admit. Okay? Unless you plan on throwing away the season, in which case you don't deserve to get paid to play ice hockey. And anybody who does throw away a season, any team that gets caught throwing away a season, you should just lose your fucking franchise. Like, you should just be relegated. Okay, that's not okay to do. It's not okay to think. It's wrong. It's a fucking ripoff, and it's not acceptable. And people could get thrown in jail for that. Actually, yeah, people who right wear suits and ties and shit. Okay, that's just dumb. See, I have proof though. I have proof about one franchise. I mean, I wouldn't put that in casual chat conversations, right? Unless you have real, actual proof that you can prove it in a court of law. See, I do when it comes to one franchise. Do you? Okay, well, then don't talk about it that way. That is not an option, right? The Winnipeg Jets are not going to throw the season so they can get a better draft pick. Okay, good. Fighting is going to happen in the National Hockey League whether anybody likes it or not. I mean, they have to wear their lids now. It's in a controlled environment. They have immediate, medical, yes, right on the spot, and it's just you have to understand all the issues. I mean, there's certain positions that it's like that's part of why they're there. But the guys should be keeping their lids on, so fewer fights because people don't really want to be banging on somebody's lids, hurt your knuckles. But sometimes, right, they just get a little riled up and put you in chubby, and next thing you know, they're just off they go. Um, I know why, but you're not you're understanding certain things, or you just refuse to accept that that is the way it is, and things have changed a great deal. The player safety has been more of a concern for everybody, the league, the owners, and the players. So to say that there hasn't been some progress there, that would be false. So yeah, the Jets play Buffalo, and I mean, we're a win now team. Well, win now is what I'm. It's getting hard to tell people to stay positive about some shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, yeah, well, I'm getting it. Like, fellas, figure yourselves out. Yeah, like right now. So people are saying, "Oh, it's a can't lose or a must win." I'm just like, "No, it's a win now. We're just win now, win now, win now, win now, win now, win now, win now. Now you win." Okay. Sometimes putting shots on, even if they're from far away, they may not go in, but they might because goalies get screened. But they might rebound. Now, the one thing that I can say is, right, Jonathan Toews definitely has the knack for the face off. But what needs to happen, and this is the responsibility of the rest of the team, except for the goalie, is the guys who are on ice with him, right, need to get on that fucking puck. They need to know, okay, Tays probably gonna win. So, right, and even if he doesn't, get the fucking puck. Get on that fucking puck, man. I mean, you want everybody who's just calling y'all has-beens to actually be right about that? I mean, 33 is not that old, but yeah, I mean, look, some of you guys been in the league long enough. You should really be coming out with a different kind of fucking ice hockey. Goalies can't score goals. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that at least 2/3 of that bench knows how to put pressure on the other teams. I also know, hi there, yeah. Well, we got to get the puck. Okay, well, Jonathan Tays can win some fucking face-offs for us, but it's not his responsibility to right and get the puck and just move. You understand? So there really should be some guys who are fucking on that goddamn puck. Point blank. Anyway, so we'll just see. So it's a game day. They're going to play Buffalo. I have 15 minutes because then I'm getting on the Winnipeg Jets check-in. So they do have live chat with Sarah and Jamie. As far as my health is concerned, I got to be honest. I don't get or hardly have any financial resources right now. I mean, it's oof, my budget is almost zero. I did pay back a little tiny bit, so now I have about $25 a month. And right, but if you start saving up money, then the United States government, you see, the United States government wants you to be broke and poor and unable to pay for anything at all whatsoever. So some motherfuckers who've been talking to me on the goddamn internet, okay, piss off. You don't know what you're talking about, and you should just stay the fuck off the internet. That's why I stopped answering my DMs. Like, what the fuck? You don't know anything about what the fuck you're talking about. I can't save money because then I'm going to have to spend it anyway. That's not how it works, man. You can't get fucking proper resources or benefits until you're dirt fucking poor. Yeah, somebody's going to pay. Oh, yeah, I'm one of his, all right. I am out here in the wide fucking open. Some of you talking about God, and I'm like, what? That's not fucking God. That is not the divine source. I think some people should, trying to put doubt in my head. I'm like, no, I'm trying to put something in your head that might be useful. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Maybe you should doubt a little. Yeah, yourself. No, nobody's got it all figured out. And I mean nobody. Anyway, right, so I'm finishing this week. I'm finishing out another round, another 6 week round of physical therapy, concentrated on my shoulder blades and my neck. Then I've got to do a test, and I forget what it's called, but it's at the gastro. That's at a different hospital. It's in Baltimore. Got to travel there, and right, they'll check out to see how serious my issue is with digestive tract. And then I get something put in me. I got to keep in me for 24 hours, and I got to go back and get it out, right? Just to see the acid reflux, gastroparesis, to see, yeah, should I get surgery? And the answer is probably yes, but it's also something that the insurance company is going to require to agree that I need surgery. So just do it. And then on Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas, I get an endoscopy down the right. See, yeah. So, and I also am working on getting all the stuff together and blah blah blah, the appointments I need and the X-rays and yada bladders. I need to get a new hip. I need a new hip. So they say. So that takes a little work and coordination. Working on that. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'm I'm thinking there's some people got involved in my life who should just walk out right now before it starts getting worse for you. And by the way, yeah, some of you running around here like you won something. WON. So you might want to double check that. Well, because the smart thing to do is to just let you keep believing that you won. WON. All right, goalies. Back to one. What is one? Yeah, blue paint. Okay. Don't be fucking around, man. Anywhere else. Okay? You gotta be careful, man. Some of these suckers, have like bursts of speed. So, hey, stay close. Stay close to your nets, goalies. Yeah, pro goalies. I'm talking to them too. You know what I'm trying to say? Right? That's how you be a hero. Anyway, yeah. So, uh, yeah, some of us just won't let anybody criticize Thomas Mielek, right? Because he came up right from. But people have to understand, you don't ever expect a guy to come up from the AHL or anywhere else and take over a goalie spot and save a team, because that's just stupid. That's never, ever, ever the way. Ever, never, ever the way. Never. Right? So yeah, between Combs and Neely, we have our goal. But Combs has been a number one before, and he's getting back into his like number one rhythm, and Neely now understands what it's like. So, uh, you know, Connor Hellebuck, our MVP over there at the Jets, like 3 to 5 weeks. Yeah, at this point. Um, so he'll be back. He'll be back. Good as new. I mean, think about it. At least the team took the time to discuss, like, okay, well, I guess it's the best time because, right, it's before, we, yeah, until, like, no, 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 you don't play players, and players you don't play until you're just fucking wrecked. If you have minor injury, you keep track of that shit. And if there's something you can do to make sure that it doesn't get re-injured, or, like solves the problem for you, then you fucking do it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, my health situation, my mental health is much better now because, right, with the extra $25, because that's all I have extra a month now. That's it, $25 US. Everything else pays bills and other kind of stuff. So 25 extra. I did get now I can use X Pro, which was known as TweetDeck, so I can sort of right be a little more in the hockey know when it comes to the NHL and the Jets and goalies, because yes, I can look at multiple columns. All right. So yeah, and now I'm also verified. I am who I am. I am who I say I am, and I'm verified on X as being who I say I am. Okay, great. What else? ESPN. Now, at some tube, and so I share YouTube TV with some people. Okay, because there's otherwise I wouldn't be able to get any kind of TV. So it's a shared kind of thing. But yes, soon, and it like I thought it was going to be sooner rather than later. Some of the information I got, but ESPN will be in part of the ESPN. So it's ESPN Plus, but it's being rebranded as ESPN Select, which is the one that shows the NHL games. I gotta check to see if NHL will actually show this game. I mean, if the ESPN will, because it might be a prime game, but if not, I can always listen to. Yes, my friends over there at 680 CJOB, the Canadian FM dial there. Maybe that's AM there. Yeah, because FM is the 97. Anyway, so either which way, I can experience the game. So yeah, I mean, I have those things, but I'm also autistic, and my entire family is deceased. So no, I can't just go ask my dad for money. You ignorant shits using the internet all over the planet. You are being hunted. Some of you think you can't be found, and you're wrong. Like, right. I'm like, fake and or real celebrities. What the fuck? I, I don't give a shit what your fucking last name is. Oh, the Medicis. I'm like, yeah. Okay, well, I think they should be paying attention to me a little. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I would say so. Right. You people are so misguided, and so many of you are fucked up on all kinds of fucking drugs, alcohol, medication. Sometimes medication is prescribed, right? Sometimes, right, somebody fucked with your head. And by the way, Mr. John Andrew Kearns, right, you're going to be the last of your kind. Just fucking take my words for it. No, you can't fuck with my head. Because the minute you do, you set off alarms. So now I'm walled up. And a lot of you are getting kicked out of my energy field so fucking fast. Right. You will regret every single fucking decision you have ever made. And if I have to tell him to take down the National Hockey League, gentlemen, you're this close. That's my territory. And don't you ever fucking forget it. By the way, some of you can be uncreated, which is what's happening now. I mean, there's a true story for you. What? I like dragons. My dragon is a protector dragon, you know. Yeah, so I know. Well, yeah, I know. It's just some of you don't need me to do certain things anymore, but you still, I mean, we still need each other for certain things. Well, that's great. Yeah, some of the rock and rollers, you are right. Yeah, you're being tricked. Is what you're, right. So yes, I am a builder. And I'm a female and I don't have a penis. So now, if you guys would quit like insulting me and disrespecting me and thinking less of me because I don't have a penis and you've never heard of a female builder before, well, now you have. My name is Dr. Mia Lueth, and I like it when you assholes think I'm a joke. I love it when you guys underestimate me. It's even better when you think I'm some dumb young punk. So I gotta go because check-in is about to happen. But go Jets, go. Yeah, I mean, I have some health situations going on. I probably don't have diabetes. Yes, it's most likely something else, and it's probably caused from one of my medications. So once again, I will have a medication review, and those of you who can help me and don't duly noted. Yes, this is all being recorded. And by the way, angels can see you, and so can demons. Although neither one of them is what any of you think. And no, you don't start out a human and turn into an angel either. Yeah, well, okay. If you know you're putting false bullshit up, hey, why don't you help your own selves out on this one and fucking take it back down again? No questions asked. See, I'm on the last line of the no questions asked. Oh, and by the way, some of you, no, 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 I'm not coming from behind. I already lapped you twice. Do you think you're ahead of me? And you're not. Anyway, I gotta go. There'll be more, but I'm gonna get more and more quiet. And a lot of you, right, are being cut off from your source. And the only fucking hockey franchise I plan on saving is guess who? Well, yeah, you guys added a franchise. Basically, you disobeyed God, National Hockey League. So there's only so much I'm willing to do. You cause me so much harm. You fucking people are lucky. You can wake up and put skates on these days. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you did. I get friendly fire, right? He will turn on you and end you. True story. All right, take it easy, everybody. Go Jets, go.